Matt Reeves' The Batman being such a huge success, a lot of us fans, especially DC fans, were wondering, well, when are we going to get to see the next Superman movie? Or when are we going to see Superman at all? Hey, welcome back to the Ping Pong Flix. My name is Chris Wong. Superman is the all-time greatest superhero of all time. Or at least it's definitely my favorite superhero. I'm all happy that Batman is getting all the attention everywhere, from having two of them in the Flash movie, Matt Reeves the Batman, you got this Gotham Knight thing going on. There's a lot of Batman, Bat family to go around. Where is Superman? Now we all know Warner Brothers and J.J. Abrams and Ta-Nehisi Coates is working on a Superman project. Are they still? Where is it? I think the last time we heard was that the first draft was supposed to have been turned in December of last year. Well, now that there's a bunch of delays for Warner Brothers DC films stretching all the way back to 2023, is this Superman film ever going into production? Viewer Anon, a scooper in the industry, says this: there are all sorts of rumors the nature of the next Superman movie keeps changing. I don't know if Warner Brothers or JJ and company are sure what they want to do with it yet. That definitely explains there is a definite holdup in the Warner Brothers JJ Ta-Nehisi Coates Superman movie that they want to make. And just in case you don't know, it involved a black Clark Kent in its own story on its own Earth. Much like Matt Reeves' The Batman is not part of the DCEU that has Ben Affleck as Batman and then, Michael Keaton as Batman. And not that I'm really looking forward to that movie. I still want a Henry Cavill Superman movie, but I gotta wonder, what is the holdup and what is the issue? Viewer Non says this: there's a relatability issue with Supes that's hard to crack. Snyder tried to address this with the burden of essentially being a god stuff, though I would also argue that there is an immigrant story within Man of Steel that a lot of foreign immigrants relate to. Bryan Singer tried to do it with him feeling left out as the world moved on. And I think that movie really heavily relied on Christopher Reeve's legacy. I'd wager money that's the main JJ and Friends holdup. So according to Viewer Now, Warner Brothers is having a problem getting Superman to be relatable to the general audience, which is kind of interesting because I think Man of Steel was relatable to a certain audience, Bryan Singer's Superman was relatable to another audience, and then you can kind of argue that other Superman properties were relatable to different audiences. It's kind of fragmented, I would agree, but how would a godlike being, an invincible character like Superman, be relatable? I mean, are people actually relating themselves to Batman or Spider-Man? Maybe it's their actions or what they do that makes them relatable, aside being an invincible superheroic character. Now, not many people like the series Superman and Lois, but I have to say, as a 40-year-old man with a family of my own, I can relate to Tyler Hoechlin's Superman on Superman and Lois. In the show, Clark Kent has to struggle between his quote-unquote work life, essentially, saving the world, and his family life. Also throwing the drama of the teenagers and having a strong female lead in Lois Lane, I think there are different audiences that could relate to certain aspects of Superman and Lois. Is that the key then? Making every aspect of the movie relatable to somebody? But just like all the movies that try to ground Superman, maybe that one aspect that they could really pull out in the next movie would be him struggling to keep people safe. In the original longer cut of the Superman movie, Marlon Brando's Jor-El kind of speaks on this, and I'm wondering if this would be a great relatable basis for the next movie.
And secondly?
Second, your enemies will discover their only way to hurt you by hurting the people you care for.
Thank you, Father.
So instead of focusing on Superman himself and trying to be relatable to Superman, maybe we can relate to Superman struggling to keep everyone safe. But you know me, I'm a really greedy Superman fan. I want every aspect of Superman. I'm hoping Zack Snyder could finish his Superman vision with Justice League 2 and 3. I want to see Superman versus Brainiac. I want to see Henry Cavill Superman meeting up with Sasha Calle's Supergirl. I want it all. But the problem most likely could just be money. Viewer Non said this: stupid as exec logic is, all four modern Superman movies, Returns, Man of Steel, Batman v Superman, Justice League, were box office disappointments relative to the studio's internal expectations. I suspect they're feeling gun-shy in terms of the character's potential versus the probable seismic budget. Essentially saying that the studio's expectation for a Superman movie to do astronomically more than they could ever imagine because he's the biggest superhero of all time kind of deters them from actually greenlighting potential big projects. Their own fear and high expectations keep Superman from flying high. So it seems that it's pretty difficult right now to get a new Superman movie going, but I still want to see Superman on the big screen. And yes, there are rumors that Henry Cavill Superman may show up in Black Adam or Shazam Fury of the Gods, but most likely and maybe he'll probably show up in The Flash. And we've already heard before the leaker adding viewer anon himself saying that Henry Cavill is going to be in the Flash movie, in response to a blogger saying that Henry Cavill will be back to reshoot scenes for The Flash. Casey Walsh said this: "He's apparently already filmed scenes, so why would he be back? Other leaks that have some validity seem to back this up." Which to me feels like another confirmation, at least for myself, that Henry Cavill's indeed going to be in the Flash movie, which would be incredibly awesome, and I can't wait to see that, and hoping this opens the door for Henry Cavill to return in his own Superman movie in the future. But more importantly, there is a Discovery Warner Brothers merger here, and even though they don't restore the Snyderverse, I hope that at least Discovery sees the potential of Superman and are smart enough to not just keep him in the closet. Well, what do you think about the JJ Superman project probably being held up? And what do you think about this new scooper saying that Henry Cavill is indeed in the Flash movie? Share your thoughts in the comments down below.